bring one more soul to the damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Oh, whoa, let's just settle down, okay?
You're right. Waste of ammo.
Do not
True.
sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
Fuck Adam.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
Yep. Fuck Adam.
Up ahead, the air's clean. There's
No,
no
quite
fog.
motherfuckers, actually.
Acadia's not too far now.
Oh, the fuck is done. Holy shit. Holy shit.
And we've arrived.
Great.
Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor.
I just
Place
couldn't
to
read
tune
that,
up
so
the
I
gear,
just
get
might
some
read that
rest,
later.
or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
I can have you as companion.
You should come with me. I can still use your help.
All right. Why the hell not? Beats drinking alone.
Well, that solves my problem. Go back to Spectre Island. I will take you a little bit back later, Tori. Thank you. Thank you for coming with me. Sorry. Love you. See you later. Bye, Tori. Don't die on the way. Love you. What a fucking son of a bitch. So let's go in. I actually got a quest, so let me first look at that. Help Captain Avery. Okay, I will do that later. Okay, let's go. Wait, can I? Never mind. Hello. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Holy.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kusumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the
You
kind
look like
of
fucking
journey you
Valentine.
had for the sake of someone else. Kusumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kusumi is a synth?
Who
Doesn't
or
matter.
what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and
Okay.
having to wonder, was I born with these? Or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me.
Sure.
You're here for Kusumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm
I'm a
human.
human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
Whoa. Hold on. Bombshell. Boom. Explodes. Holy shit, that was a bomb that felt like a fucking brick. Holy shit. The thing is, we only see the wanderer, or the lone survivor, with the child. And she's standing in the front of the mirror looking at herself. But we know nothing about her past. She knows he had got a husband. And he got a baby. Whoa, that's a really bombshell that fucking dropped on my head for her now. Holy shit.
I was with my husband. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my son, Sean. And well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is
Holy
easy to
shit, that's
migrate.
a fucking
Feelings.
bombshell that fucking exploded in my face.
Thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it.
I'm struck.
Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kusumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
What's your story?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Oh, he's his first robot,
You should
so...
know. The Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over?
Yep.
No more courser hunts?
Nope.
No more slavery?
Nope.
But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude.
You're fucking welcome.
Anything else you need?
Acadia?
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can.
Cool.
And give them a chance to know
Me too.
what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
Well, there's always time for expansion, so I'm with the
I've got a
railroad.
group that helps synths. A railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost... I know
What cost?
how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life.
I hadn't thought about it like that. I'm sorry.
So am I. Your heart is in the right place, and it's unfair of me to judge, while I enjoy relative safety from so far away.
True.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
You're all synths?
So everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
Okay, nothing else.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Okay. Help Case and help Faraday. We need to talk to Kusumi. And we need to go back to our little place on the railroad to tell about the settlement. So that's all stuff we need to do. Where the fuck do you go? Oh, there you are. Oh! Wait, hold the fuck, where the... You're standing behind me? What the fuck?
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're
I'm
right.
not agreeing
It is a
here.
good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like
Totally.
everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Lucky
Seems
to have
like
you.
he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Sure, what the
Sure
fuck,
thing,
whatever.
Faraday.
Let's go.
I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
So I actually will talk with them later on. I just want to go to get Kusumi. So you're...
You track Kusumi here.
Chase.
I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible.
I will come back to you, Chase. You have a Corsair outfit on. So that's something. Chase! Kusumi, 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 Kusumi! Please save me here somewhere. Wait, what's the back? Holy shit. Holy shit! Hold your horses. What the living hell? It's a whole fucking place here. This is a whole fucking settlement. Holy shit, there's a lot of people here. Kusumi. Kusumi. Ah, Kusumi. Please.
Acadia may not.
Yeah, I will talk to all of you later when I'm not recording. Shut up. So even lower. No, this is the lowest we can go. Holy shit. This place is fucking huge. Yo, what's up? This place is fucking huge.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Really? What more can you tell about it?
Kusumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me?
Yep.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
The truth?
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Listen, do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
I understand.
Know. It must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes. I believe I'm a synth, but... there's something wrong here with Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've done enough running.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Listening?
I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin?
Just start.
You saw all those computers that DiMa's hooked up to, right?
Yes.
They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models DiMa has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if DiMa is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
DiMa turning on Far Harbor? Now that would be cause for concern.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing DiMa, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop. But it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and DiMa are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
This'll be easier if I just talk to DiMa. Convince him that he needs to be honest with us.
Alright. Good luck. Let me know what you find out.
Whatever we find out, I hope there's a way to make some caps out of it.
DiMa!
Yes. What is it?
Holy shit, that's a fucking awesome chat.
Kusumi says she's seen parts of your memories. Death projections. For Far Harbor and the center of the island.
That's unfortunate. She should be focusing on herself, her new life. She shouldn't have to bear the burden of the outside world. Please, this is a matter best left to me and my advisors. We aren't planning to destroy the island. Those projections were merely to help us realize the cost of inaction.
Sounds like a lot of fancy talk aimed at throwing us off the trail. Must mean we're onto something.
If this thing involves the whole island, then you need help. I can be your problem solver if you let me in.
I suppose there's something to be said about refusing help, even when it's offered and you're in need. There's a conflict that's been brewing on this island shortly after we built Acadia.
Yeah. Far Harbor
Between
and the
Far
children
Harbor and
Adam.
the children of Adam.
Simply put, they want to kill each other, and each side wants us to help them.
We've tried to stay neutral, but Far Harbor was going to be wiped out by the fog. So that's when we built the condensers for them.
And I was friends with the previous leader of the children of Adam, Confessor Martin. I even gave them their headquarters, the submarine base they named the Nucleus.
Which was a mistake, because Martin is gone and the new confessor, Tectus, is completely insane.
He's been threatening us, to force us to choose a side. I left behind something very important in that submarine base I gave them.
DiMa's earliest memories are stored in the military computer banks in that base. The pre-war security systems and Confessor Martin's goodwill were supposed to keep them safe.
But now Tectus is in charge, and he's after DiMa's memories. We don't even know what's in them.
But we do know that I spent nearly a century on this island alone. Whatever's in there is too dangerous to allow Tectus to get his hands on them.
Okay, so what can I do?
So what can I do to help?
If you're willing to retrieve what I've lost and bring my memories back to me, then we'd all be one step closer to solving this conflict without bloodshed.
You'll have to get through the Children of Adam's base. You're new on the island, so you might be able to pose as a recruit.
Then, once you get to the memory banks, you'll have to use a special program DiMa and I have been working on to break through the security systems.
It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it.
Okay.
I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'll get your memories, DiMa.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the children of Adam at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them yourself. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
I've got no love for those mindless fanatics. I won't complain if it comes to violence. Hell, I'm hoping it does.
Kusumi!
Turns out DiMa's earliest memories are in the hands of the Children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't DiMa planning to destroy the island. He's worried the Children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What, do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the Children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and DiMa wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, DiMa was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating DiMa's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
Don't worry.
I'll get DiMa's memories, and then we'll figure out things from there.
Good luck.
Thank you. You as well. So, that was actually the first few videos in Far Harbor. I hope you liked the little content what I did. And I hope I will see you in the next video. Without further ado, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.